Carly and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the Booktube Newbie Tag because I'm pretty new here on Booktube, so I thought why not? And I have not uploaded in 6 months, so you know, what better way to get to know me than, you know, sparse uploading. I apologize for that, but I kind of go through a phase where I get into books and then I get bored of them, and right now I'm back in my phase of loving books, and I got my bookshelf behind me and I have bought so many more books than I had last time. I don't know. I am going to be having a book haul coming up soon for the new year, so that'll be really exciting, but for right now I'm going to be doing the newbie book tag, and I have my laptop right here to read off the questions. Question number 1 is, why did you start this channel? So basically I started this channel because it was like this time last year, actually. It was January. It was like right after the new year. I found Booktube, and it was just really cool because I was like, oh my god, people actually sit on YouTube and talk about books, and I was just so fascinated by it. I thought it was so much fun, and like I randomly made it afterwards. I don't think I started uploading until the summertime though. So like 6 months ago was when I started like buying books and reading books, because I was at that point where I didn't really have like all the books that I have on my shelf right now. I started buying them like during the summertime. So I just started my channel because I saw people were starting to do like Booktube and stuff like that. I thought it was really cool, and so I decided to make my channel as well because like I kind of feel obligated when I see stuff that I'm interested in. I'm like, oh, I want to do that too, because like I just feel like I think it'd be cool if I did it myself too. So number 2 is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? I think just like my personality maybe, and then like just my love of books and stuff like that, and like meeting people that have like the same love of books as me, you know. So like I just feel like I'd be able to bring that to the table and like get myself to read more books, because like I have a lot of books but I don't read as often as I would like to. So I feel like just seeing people read and like seeing people read and like making friends with Booktube and stuff like that would be pretty cool and stuff. So that's what I have to bring to the table, kind of thing. And also watching people read kind of inspires me to read more too, so I thought that was pretty cool. What are you most excited for about this new channel? Probably just it being strictly to books. I do have my own personal channel where I do like beauty and lifestyle and makeup and stuff like that, but that's like a different channel separate from this. But I really do like that because like it's a different type of group of people over here. It feels more relaxing over here, and just, you know, it's all about reading. And like on my other channel it's more like lifestyle, beauty, boom 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 kind of go thing, and like I don't know, it's like over here because it's like not stressful. I feel like I can just breathe over here, and it's just like fun things that I can actually upload and things that I can do and like participate in, because I feel like in like a lot of other my other channel I can't really participate in a lot of things that people like upload and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, I can't upload a video like that because I'm not that good at it or whatever. So I just feel like Booktube, I'm able to like, I can put hauls, I can do tags, I can do reviews, I can just do all of those. So I thought it was just kind of cool and something that I'm able to do. Next thing is, why do you love reading? Well, recently I actually kind of discovered my reason for why I like reading. It basically just, you know, takes me out of my own life. It brings me into somebody else's life, and it does kind of make me wish I had their life, kind of like that. Like certain books that I read, I kind of wish I had their life, and it just helps me get out of my own head, and it just makes me stop getting on my phone and focusing on like what's happening in the real world. It takes me out of reality basically, and I like that a lot because like some things can be going on in my life and I can just go and turn to a book and I'd be much happier, you know. So I like that. Next one is, what book or series got you into reading? So I used to not be a really big book reader until like last year. I would read books here and there, like Judy Blume books I would read when I was little. But the series that actually got me into reading is the series right here. It is the Field Party novels by Abby Lines, and there's it's a 4. So I don't know if that's considered like, is it a series? I'm guessing it's a series. It is a trilogy right now, but there's going to be another book coming. I forget when, but she just had her 3rd book come out, so that's like basically the series that got me into reading. And then I started the After series of Anna Todd, and I'm obsessed. It's gonna be my TBR, and I just bought the rest of the books because I'm kind of obsessed. But those are like the starting series that I got me into reading basically. Recently, I haven't read any like just one type of like one book. I've been reading like series. I like reading series better, I think. Next is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I never really thought of that. Maybe something like, what's things you like to do outside of reading? Like, what do you do that's outside of Booktube? Like, what's your life like? Because like, when I think of Booktube, I think people are just dedicated to reading and like all they do is read. Like they don't have like a life outside of that. Like I always want to see what their lives would be like outside of just reading and stuff. Like what do they do on a daily basis type of thing, besides reading obviously. like things like that. Next one is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Probably reading slumps, to be honest. Like I had a huge reading slump. Like I have not read since summertime and it is January. So I just read a book and I'm reading a second one right now. It's like I have not read since the summer and I was really into reading and in the summertime, and then it just stopped when school started because I was like so focused on school and like, you know, getting stressed out and reading, and like not reading was, I just couldn't read. I was just in the biggest reading slump that I've ever had, and that's probably one of the hardest things that I probably have to overcome, and probably being able to be open-minded to certain books, because like I have my own type of books that I'm comfortable with. Like I love romance, young adult, and like contemporary books. I'm not much for fantasy or history books. I just like what I'm comfortable with, and I want to be more open-minded about it. I want to be able to sprawl out of my reading categories, but I don't really know if I'll get there, which is kind of what I want to do. So that's kind of like my goal, and probably the hardest thing I'm going to be overcoming in a booktube channel. Next thing is, when you start reading. So I've been reading my entire life basically, but like when I strictly got down and started reading is probably last summer, I would say. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't really start reading when I started watching Booktube, because I didn't have any books to like really read, so I just go out and buy so many books. Like I would always love going and buying books. It's my favorite thing to do. Like it's going and buying books, like any place, like a thrift store even has many great books. So I just like to go and buy there because they're so cheap, because books are so expensive at certain places like Barnes and Noble. Hate going there because it's too expensive. But like, yeah, it's probably about the summertime is when I started reading. And next question is, where do you read? I actually read here in my room. I want to have like a certain place where I read. Like I want like a little chair here by my bookshelf or something like that where I can just sit and read, but because I kind of get uncomfortable in my bed sometimes because I want pillows and not having enough pillows. So I usually just sit in my bed and read, maybe on the couch, but that's really rare. And the last question is, what kind of books do you like to read? So as I was saying, I like to read like romance novels, like, you know, cheesy romance books, and then I like to also read like contemporary books, young adult books basically, just like love books. I'm really cliche and cheesy for that, but like I have not really spread out my horizon too much. I did buy like, I bought a few thriller books and like paranormal ghost books, which I thought are pretty cool to get into because I do love those types of things. So I'll have to get myself to read those and get into those. But basically romance and contemporary books are like what I'm living for. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it has been so long since I uploaded, I promise. Now that I'm getting back into books, I'll be uploading a lot more. And yeah, I'll give this video a big like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye guys.